with Kelly. Love with Kelly and Mark. You heard that right. Love with Kelly and Mark. Today on our Valentine's Day Love Show, a couple we love to love, Lisa Rinna and Harry Hamlin. Plus, a dance of passion and love from Dancing with the Stars pros, Danny and Pasha. Also, the lovable Steve Patterson hits the streets of New York on a mission of love. Plus, we check in with our lovely and loving audience on a special love inbox. All next on Love. You heard that right. All next on Love. And now your cutie Cupid co-hosts, KellyRipa and Mark Consuelos.
It's a good song. Let me just camouflage myself by sitting perfectly still. Happy Friday, February 14th, 2025, everybody. It is Valentine's Day, and welcome to the Love Show.
The Love Show.
All love, all the time.
You're disappearing into the couch.
I'm disappearing into the sofa. That's
hey,
right.
listen, Valentine's Day. Facts that you may not know about Valentine's
Oh,
Day.
we love Valentine's Day facts.
The first heart-shaped chocolate boxes appeared for Valentine's Day in 1861.
What?
It goes back. The chocolate company Cadbury had the innovative idea to offer their chocolates in a heart-shaped box. People send more Valentine's Day cards this day, more cards this day than any other holiday.
People love love.
Yeah,
What can
and
I tell
6
you?
million people get engaged on Valentine's Day.
Here's a stat I want to know about. How many people break up on Valentine's Day?
Or right before.
Right before.
So you don't have to get them flowers and presents.
Yes,
But
that's a good statistic.
Speaking of engagements, there's a new trend.
Okay.
Younger couples are inviting their parents and more to their engagements. Oh.
Uh-huh.
I was thinking about our parents.
Our parents?
I mean, I love our parents, but I'm not sure I would want them there for our proposal.
You didn't even want them there for the wedding.
No. That's very true.
Yeah, no, we're not like, that's not us. Yeah,
that's
no,
not
we're
us.
not.
But people are doing that.
We're not like, but we're not PDA people. Like, we got engaged, and by engaged, I mean, the night before we went to elope, Mark was like, hey, you want to marry me so much? And I was like, sure. You know, and then we flew away and eloped. But it was like very quiet.
Very cool, very quiet.
No, like we were quiet about it.
They're saying newly engaged couples say their parents have been so involved in their lives that it makes sense to share the experience with them. I don't know. I don't think your parents should be so involved in your marriage. I think it's probably good for them not to be
Yeah,
so
I think
involved.
the more you can keep your parents out of your marriage.
Here's some photos of our love story.
Hey, there we are. That's our wedding. That's at the elopement. Don't you feel like you were there?
That's us at in our first apartment. I went back to that apartment.
Yeah, that's
for
the
show.
apartment you went back to for the show.
Gosh, we were so young, and this is you and me making out. No, that's from your sitcom, Hope and
That's
Faith.
us French kissing.
Yeah.
We weren't sure how it worked.
Yeah.
We've got a huge show today. Lisa Rinna and Harry Hamlin are here.
Yeah.
Harry's back.
And listen to this. We'll get a romantic dance lesson from Mary Dancing with the Stars pros Daniela and Karagash and Pasha Pashkov. Why? They gave me those to say it.
How's Mark supposed to be expected to learn how to dance from these two when he can't even pronounce their names? Steve Patterson's back also. He's going to explore the highs and lows of love. We're sending Steve out onto the streets of New York City to find out about love.
Oh, gosh.
Good luck.
He may not come back. Plus, we will once again hear your stories from the Love Inbox.
Oh, yeah. We're going to play the porno music, the whole, Yes, I call it the porno music,
it's
not
love
the
music.
You call it what you want, but let's call it what it is. All right. It's the moment you've all been waiting for. It's time to play.
Let's say hello to Patricia Muddick from Southbury, Connecticut, who watches the show on WTNH. Good morning, Patricia. How are you?
Good morning. I'm so excited to speak to you both. I've been watching and love you both since you were first on All My Children.
Oh, thank you so much,
that's so
Patricia.
nice. Thank you, Patricia.
All right, Patricia, you know how this game works. You've given us 2 statements. One is true, one is false. I have 60 seconds to decide which is the truth. If you stump me, you'll win this. Here are Patricia's 2 statements. My husband said he would marry me before we met. Or my husband and I eloped to Las Vegas.
Same.
All right, where did you guys get married in Vegas?
We got married Little White Chapel.
The Little White Chapel, okay.
Very famous one.
And did you go with anybody, or did you invite, or was it just the 2 of you?
Just the 2 of us.
That's how I like it. Okay, tell me about why your husband thought he would marry you before you guys met. Did he see you off at across the dance floor or something like that?
Yes, he saw me across a restaurant bar.
Ah, okay.
Wow.
And then, do you remember the first thing he said to you?
No, but he said to someone sitting next to him that he was going to marry me someday, and he hadn't even met me yet.
And did he approach you that evening?
Yes, but that's because we were all friends with certain other people that were there, and just started hanging out.
And did you have the same feeling about him?
No.
I love you, Patricia. I'm going to say your husband said he would marry you before you guys met.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah. Back. Hey, listen, you didn't win a mug or a t-shirt, but you still have a chance to win a valuable trip. It's time for Bring the Heat Travel Trivia.
From Dover, New Jersey. Amazing. That was amazing. And his mic got loose and he tucked it into his pocket. He just rolled with it. That was professional grade dancing.
Yeah, thank you.
Well done. All right, Deja, let's spin that wheel to see what else Patricia's playing for. All right, you're playing for a trip for 2 to the Parker Palm Springs in California. 7 days and 6 nights in poolside accommodations.
Wow.
We've been to this hotel.
It's amazing.
It's so nice. It includes a $250 daily food credit per person, $500 resort credit. It's a prize valued at $11,000. You have 20 seconds and only 1 guess. Good luck, Patricia.
All right, Patricia, here we go. We've had Lauren Graham on the show. On what series did Lauren say she had her first real speaking role?
Lauren
Graham.
Yeah, her
first speaking.
Yeah, first speaking role. What series?
Gilmore Girls.
Oh, no.
No, All My Children.
All My Children.
Oh, that's right. Oh, no.
Yeah.
All right, listen, there's still exciting news. You're now entered into our grand prize drawing for a 13-day voyage to Antarctica valued at $42,000. And now you and a lucky member of our studio audience will each receive a Roomba vacuum cleaner from iRobot. So please pick a number between 1 and 155.
55.
55.
55.
55.
55.
They've been together for over 30 years, which in Hollywood is more like 10,000 years. Please welcome the one and only Lisa Rinna and Harry Hamlin.
How fun is this?
This is so nice. Welcome to. I feel like these are our Lisa Rinna sofas.
Oh, I love
these are
it.
lips. Look at that.
Yes.
They are lips.
Oh my God! How fun! Hi.
All right. Take us back in time. We're talking about love. How did you two originally meet?
It's complicated.
It's a little complicated. You know, Lisa was working at the night shift at an eyeglass store before she was an actress.
Is that true?
True.
Yeah. And she was working the night shift.
The
and
night shift.
I knew the
6
guy.
to 10.
I knew the guy who owned the store. She came to deliver the keys to him when she closed up at 11 p.m. I was having dinner with the guy. She sat down at the table for a glass of wine, and she said, "Oh my God, I went to the circus last night, and it was so sexy." And I go, "But wait a minute, this girl likes lions and tigers and elephants and stuff like that." I said, "There's got to be a little kink in there somewhere." Well,
That's correct.
but it turned out to be.
Cirque du Soleil.
Oh, yeah.
For the first time.
Yes.
I mean, it blew my mind.
Yep.
Yeah.
It
All right, were
sure
there any
does.
red flags when you guys were dating?
Well, I mean, he was a broken man when I met him.
Tell me about that.
Well, I mean,
Well, okay, so
you tell the story. It's your story.
Yeah. Okay, so I had been married for like 10 months or something like that, and my lovely wife ran off with a pop singer.
Michael Bolton.
Oh my God.
I always say thank you, Michael Bolton, because I wouldn't have this life and these babies without him.
It's so true.
And she actually she went up to him in L.A. at a restaurant and thanked him.
I did.
And what did he say?
Like 10 years later. Well, when was it? Like 15 years
Easily
after.
15 years
25.
after.
I went right up to him and I said, Michael, I just have to thank you for my life. Without you, I would not have this family, these beautiful children, and I can't.
True.
It's true.
And you were. I mean, I can't picture Harry without you. I can't picture you without Harry.
I'm the third
Neither
wife.
can I, by the
It's
way.
amazing.
You're the third wife.
Third time's a charm.
Hello.
Really? She had to go there? She had to go there?
What did Michael say to you?
So Michael, he looks me in the eye and he says, "You are so welcome." Grabs my hands and goes, "You are so welcome." It was such a funny moment.
It was pretty classic, yeah.
And so, Harry, for you, was there like an aha moment with Lisa besides the kinky circus?
Actually, there was.
Where you were like, this is the one.
Okay, so we had been going out only for a few weeks, right? And I decided to take her to Hawaii. I had this little special place called the Stofers on Maui, right? And I've been a scuba diver since I was 12. And you got to learn how to scuba dive. She goes, sure, why not? So we took a resort course for a couple of hours.
In the pool.
And then we go out into the ocean, right? We go down to 60 feet. She's never been scuba diving
So
before.
she went from the pool 8 feet to the ocean.
To the ocean, 60 feet down, never been diving before. The guy we were diving with reaches into a rock and pulls out an octopus, puts it on his mask. The tentacles wrap around his neck. I'm going, that guy's nuts. Then he takes it off of his mask and hands it to Lisa, and she takes it and puts it on her mask. And I go, this girl is game.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Okay. I said, if she can do that, okay,
You're right.
this girl's game. I'm going to marry this girl.
Yeah,
Take her with me.
marriage
Crazy.
material.
Like, that's crazy.
No, but that's like showing your game. Your game for all
you know
sorts of
what?
things.
That's the truth. I am.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Wait, how long have you guys been together?
28 years.
What are you talking about?
Married.
We've been
But how long together?
30 years.
Okay,
So we got
30,
you.
We're 32, what, 27 married.
Right.
It took us a little longer to get married.
Well, he had to, he had issues to work out.
He certainly did.
And this one helped me work them out, too, I'll tell you. So, yeah.
Listen, all great couples have pet peeves. What are any pet peeves between the two of you?
Do you have any?
What?
Do you have any? I have one. Just one, though.
Okay.
Okay, blue gum.
Blue gum.
He chews blue gum.
Okay.
And the blue gum ends up
in the washing machine.
in the washing machine on my pants.
Yep.
It ends up in the shower.
Yeah.
It ends up on the night table.
This stuff?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. You don't like that?
Well, they
It's
said
just,
pet
why
peeve.
can't you put it in the garbage?
I do. I don't know what
Most
she's
of the
talking
time.
about.
How does it
Most
hop
of the
out
time.
garbage?
No,
Most of the time, but it's blue, so it's ruined a couple of pairs of
well, they
leggings.
changed the color of the gum about 10 years ago. I actually wrote a letter to the Mondelez company. No, this is true. I write a letter to them and say, why did you change the color from white to blue? Because now it's like blue.
Right.
You know,
Did they respond?
they did not.
Well, maybe they'll respond today.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take a break. We'll return. Lisa and Harry talk about their new venture, working together.
Still ahead on Live. We'll hear your love stories when we once again open the Love Inbox. Kelly and Mark get a romantic dance lesson from Dancing with the Stars pros, Danny and Pasha. Steve Patterson goes in search of romance on the streets of New York. And when we come back, more with Lisa Rinna and Harry Hamlin.
So dumb. That's a scene from my favorite TV program, otherwise known as Lisa Rinna's Instagram account.
So dumb. Oh,
Harry,
gosh.
do you never know Lisa's there? I'm always curious as to what participation level you have in this.
He's an actor. He's an actor.
No, I mean, like, once in a while, I'll be doing, like, the first time she did it, I was writing a letter on the computer, and I was completely absorbed in that, and she came in and started dancing. I had no clue, and then she put it up on her Instagram, and it went crazy, right?
Right.
So now, every once in a while, she'll say, hey, I feel like dancing. What are you doing? I'm watering the plants. Okay, just water the plants. Keep going. You water the plants. And then...
And it's so funny because you are so, like, you're both in your individual zones, which is my favorite part.
It kind of describes our relationship, you
But
know?
you never stop, Lisa. Because if I try to film Mark doing anything, he's like, stop, what are you doing with that phone?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, he's oblivious.
Yeah.
He doesn't even, I mean, in a good way. He doesn't even know and he doesn't care.
Well,
He's
I'm
just
oblivious
like,
anyway.
What was your wedding day like?
it was
Take us
really,
back.
it was beautiful.
No, yeah.
You did it at home,
At
right?
home. 170 people, so
Perfect.
not huge, not small.
Yep.
And we had, do you want to tell the Kenny G?
Well, Kenny is an old friend of ours, and I was actually the ring bearer at his wedding, and
With
and
the
at,
other wife.
at the other wedding,
The other wife was there.
Okay,
That
so
short-lived.
he was best man at that one. Anyway, so he had written a song called "The Wedding Song" for his own wedding, which he couldn't play because he was getting married.
Yeah,
he was
getting married.
on the sound system, so he played it while Lisa walked down the
These
aisle.
photos are so extraordinary. They're so. Who was your wedding photographer?
That was Roxanne. Those photos
So
were Roxanne, and then we had anher one. Those were black and white.
Those
They
black
only
and white.
did black and white.
Cool.
Yes, so
At the
very,
wedding.
very cool.
So
I forget her
gorgeous.
name.
And then we did later we came back and did some color ones like a month later.
Because we had no
because-
color ones.
Yeah, we didn't have any
Only
color.
black and white.
Only black and
So-
white film existed back then.
That's so true, Kelly. It's so true.
Tell us about your new podcast. This is exciting.
How crazy is that we're
I
doing
know.
a
Podcasting
podcast?
is the most fun you will
And we are
ever
having
have.
a blast doing
because
it, by the way.
I think married people doing podcasts, because Mark has been a guest on my podcast, and it's the most compelling discussion.
It is, because we talk about things and we go all over the place, right?
Yeah.
It's really a
It's
trip.
a little bit like Seinfeld. It's a show about nothing
Yes,
but everything, and
Yes.
then some.
It's true.
You know?
Are
Yeah.
you ever concerned?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
All
so
the
when
time.
do you cross the line?
Every time I open my mouth, Kelly,
Right.
I am concerned. It's
Same.
true.
Same.
And it's a little scary because I think we've been somewhat private in a way. Well, that's out the window now, right? So I'm a little terrified, but are you scared?
I'm not at all scared.
Really?
And we've been somewhat private in our lives. Excuse me, we've done reality shows. You've been on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
That's what I was thinking, Harry.
Somewhat private.
Somewhat. Some. I would say
In
some.
my mind.
No, but I think that there's like we host this show together, but 99% of what goes on in our lives, people don't know about.
That's
They
what
don't
I
know
mean.
anything about.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
And
talking
so-
about.
That's pretty much
It's
the
an
same
interesting
thing.
name, this podcast.
Yes.
What's the name?
Let's not talk about the husband. Is the name of the podcast.
Okay, how did you come up with that?
What?
Well, that was what sparked Lisa to break a wine glass in her first outing in
Mark
Real
doesn't
Housewives.
watch the Housewives, so he doesn't understand the significance of this
She was
title.
protecting my honor. One of the other castmates had disparaged me in some way.
Oh, I hate that.
And so Lisa stood up and said, "Don't mess with my husband." And what the woman had said is, let's not talk about the husband, implying that I was like having it off with something or somebody.
It's true.
Right.
You know?
And so anyway, we thought that would be a cute idea, and I think it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
It is. It's amazing.
I think it's pretty funny.
Amazing.
All right, they live together. They work together, but how good are they at playing games together? We'll find out when we return. Stick around.
Still ahead on Live. Kelly and Mark get a dance lesson from Married Dancing with the Stars pro.
All right, we're back. We're going to play a little game of who is more likely. All right, so put on your blindfolds.
Okay.
We're going to ask you guys some questions.
Okie dokie, hold on.
And remember, this game is for all. That's amazing. Okay. So we're going to ask you questions. Whoever is this applies to most, you either point to yourselves or each other.
Okay.
Who is most likely to apologize first in an argument?
Wow. Who likes to be the big spoon? Wow.
Who snores the loudest? Who is grumpier in the morning?
Who's more likely to leave dishes in the sink? Who spends more money?
Who's more likely to hold a grudge?
Okay, all right.
Okay.
All right, who is most likely to outwit, outplay, and outlast on Survivor? Who's more likely to get pulled over for speeding?
Who is more likely, I know the answer to this, who is more likely to walk around the house naked? Who initiates sexy time?
These glasses are
There you
great.
go. Okay. All right. Did you guys you kept track of that?
Yeah, they should not be married.
Okay, it's our turn. We're putting our blindfolds on.
Oh my God.
So now what are we
Now
doing?
we take these cards.
Okay.
Oh, you want to read them? You read
let's
them.
see.
You do it.
Okay.
You do it. Oh my God.
Who is more likely to apologize first in an argument? Okay.
But that's only because I never do anything wrong.